Dun 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 dun. Oh! Dun 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 dun. From parts unknown, he is your XWF champion. Here yet again for another rousing podcast. It's your XWF champion Chaos here for your Thursday, November 3rd, 2016 Impact Wrestling live review. And got some news first. As I'm sure most of you follow TNA know, take these glasses off. As I'm sure most of you follow TNA know, Billy Corgan is gone. That's a pretty dumb decision to get rid of Billy Corgan. But I guess Vince Russo is sitting somewhere laughing his ass off, saying, "I told you so" to Billy Corgan right now, because he warned Billy that Dixie can't handle running a wrestling company, and Billy begged to differ, and now we see what's going on now. So TNA has gotten a credit loan from the Fight Network to be in order to pay its debt. Well, in order to have them pay their debts now, to which includes $1.8 million to Billy Corgan, since he's no longer with the company. The only good thing I can say about this is now we've got to see his weird ass wardrobe. He looked like a hipster Humpty Dumpty. Anyway, we start off with Brandy Rhodes. Shit, she is fucking gorgeous, yo. Cody, you're a fucking lucky bastard, honestly. But we start off with Brandy Rhodes coming out saying that Cody will be back. And then as she's talking about her future in TNA, Maria and the most ridiculous costume wearing female wrestler that I've ever seen. And I've seen Nia Jax, so that's saying something. Sienna, who looks like a Kardashian Natalia, come out, and Maria offers Brandy the opportunity to be a part of her girl squad, which is a really fucking corny ass name to come up with. But hey, whatever. Obviously, Brandy refuses. She gets hit with the AK-47, which is the best out of the horrible fucking moves that Sienna has. Like, her fucking move set is fucking deplorable, quite frankly. Let me make sure my mic is on. Okay, my mic is on. But yeah, Sienna has a very fucking horrible moveset. Like, like her fucking finisher is a shoulder tackle. That's my freaking freezer. I'm actually kind of busy and I'm building a dresser on top of doing some other stuff right now. So I'm multitasking. I'm actually propped my laptop up on the dresser that I was using, but hey, whatever. Anyway, after Brandy gets hit with the AK-47, she's sprawled out and she still looks good, even though she's got her ass kicked. That's kind of amazing. But then, I've seen her nudes, so And no, I'm not gonna put a link in the description. You can find them yourself. That song that she came out to was actually fucking really dope too. Anyway, the next segment was Grand Championship match between Aaron Rex, who I guess now is a bona fide heel, and Jesse Goddard's spectacular dude. They go back to the whole questioning whether or not Aaron Rex is cheating in his matches due to the fact that he knocked the shit out of Jesse in the last match they had, the tag team match. Then Jesse gets 2 wins out of the 3. The last round, Jesse ends up blinded, and Josh Matthews talks about how Aaron Rex was rubbing his hand into the towel before Jesse ends up blinded, and then he gets hit with another knockout punch. So the question is whether or not Aaron Rex's fists are loaded, which they obviously fucking are. William Regal, I guess. Did William Regal ever end up on TNA? I don't think he ended up on TNA. but he was on WCW. I think he was on ECW, and he was on WWE. So like, he was on I think three of them. Yeah. I know Kurt. Yeah, the Kurt Angle. Nah, we don't really count him being as WCW because he technically wasn't. I'm trying to see who was on. There's nobody who was on. Well, Sting. Sting was on WWE, WCW, and TNA, but he wasn't on ECW. Rhino. I think Rhino was on WCW. But I digress. Um, Aaron Rex retains his Grand Championship. Then there's a Team X Gold 9-man tag match with Decay and Rockstar Spud, Marshe Rocket, Andrew Everett, and Trevor Lee, the Helms Dynasty, and this big black dude. And Team X, oh no, Team Go for Broke in a Team X Gold match. Team Go for Broke being DJ Z, Braxton Sutter, and Mandrews, who now is apparently a skater boy. Of course, Team X Gold got the win. They might as well beat Team X Gold because they win almost every fucking match they have. But Team Go for Broke won again for the third week in a row. I don't really get the whole thing with this situation. Apparently, abiding by the rules means that anybody who breaks the rules in this whole tag match thing gets kicked out of the match, but the whole team doesn't get disqualified. I can understand how that concept is supposed to be good, but I find the whole X Gold thing to be a little dumb anyway. You know, not all ideas are good ideas, you guys, but hey, at least they're trying something. I did find it funny when Marshe Rocket was staring down Spud, and the Spud runs and tags Abyss and then flips off Marshe Rocket. That was funny as fuck. After that, there was not an open challenge, but a challenge to the DCC, the mask Guy Fox, cheap ass Party City mask wearing guys who debuted, I guess, last week when they attacked the Tribunal, by Broken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero. So they come out and the lights dim circa Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family's corny ass shit. And then Matt says, DCC or Mass Businessmen, I knew you'd come. Why do I feel like Matt Hardy came up with their gimmick to represent like Vince McMahon and all the other shit? I really feel like that, but we'll see what happens in the coming weeks with their whole DCC gimmick. However, the match started after they jumped Broken Matt and Brother Nero. The match ended up being thrown out by Earl Hebner, even though it was for the tag team titles. One of the masked men starts stepping on Earl Hebner's neck. In the back, there's a big brawl between the other two, where Fortune's Jeff Hardy, if you want to call him the Fortune version of Jeff Hardy, gets reincarnated because Matt Hardy just happened to have a bucket of reincarnation juice in the back, which is kind of weird. I'm not really gonna question it, but why the fuck I am gonna question it. Why the fuck did he just have reincarnation water just in the what the fuck is reincarnation water? Is that like Rebby's fucking vaginal squirts just in a fucking bucket or some shit and it gives you life? Because that probably give me life too, you know what I mean? Anyway, so I'm surprised they didn't bring out Itchweed again. You know, he kind of makes me laugh, but the motherfucker's creepy as shit. Like, honestly, he's fucking creepy. He looks like your crazy uncle who will vote for Trump, mixed with a fucking steampunk. If Donald Trump and fucking Becky Lynch had a baby, it'd be Itchweed. Anyway, Matt Hardy mans a forklift with one of the masked men on it. He starts poking the guy in the eye, takes one mask off, and circa Kakashi, there's another mask under that mask. Then he gets pushed off the forklift, circa this is Sparta, as I put in my notes, this is Hardy, and he gets knocked the fuck out. To which Jeff, I don't know if this is Brother Nero or if this is just regular Jeff Hardy or what. He comes to ask Matt if he's okay. Matt says, of course, but who are you? So I guess they're gonna pull the whole I lost my memory angle. That should be fun. Not really. I'm gonna go back to the Team X Go match. Josh Matthews and Pope were covering the match, but their promo for their sponsors, Wolf Creek, was so good I actually want to watch the shit when I get time. But also, they talked about their merch, and they said it's 50% off clearance items. So the stuff's already on clearance and it's initial 50% off. Either they're really desperate to sell or their shit was expensive. I think it's the first one. Also, trending worldwide, I don't think so. But hey. And Grado was funny as fuck during the whole backstage brawl thing. He took a selfie with Brother Nero, aka Jeff Hardy, and it went back to his interview. That was funny. It's like there's more theatrics when it comes to the Hardys, and it adds something fun for TNA to watch. Something fun. EC3 says he has a proposition for Eli Drake that will end their feud. He also comes to the ring. He says that he earned his place by beating Kurt Angle and being undefeated. We all know he beat like baby jobbers and shit. And I believe he cheated to beat Kurt Angle, if I'm not mistaken. Then he wants to challenge Eli Drake for the Bound for Gold opportunity. Eli Drake says, psych, because I'm challenging the winner of whoever wins between Bobby Lashley and Eddie Edwards later that night, which I don't blame him, honestly. Anyway, because he probably got buried, actually, if you think about it. He got buried because he would have lost to EC3. There's no way EC3 is going to be in the mid card forever. So, next up was actually the main event. And I always hated the whole unstoppable walking juggernaut of force. What the fuck is a juggernaut of force? That just sounds stupid as hell. Then later on in the match, Bobby Lashley takes off his arm grip and starts choking Eddie with it. And oh my god, I guess I gotta say it, not a King Ross from What Culture Wrestling. It's Joshua Clock, motherfuckers. Because he said that the ref couldn't see it, and he said, will the ref stop it? If the ref can't see it, what is there to stop? Dickhead! Anyway, that shit was funny. Also, he said that it's hard to bear 277 pounds of Lashley. That made me laugh my ass off because all I can see is somebody going into a deli. Like, I want 1 pound of American, 2 pounds of Gouda, and 277 pounds of Lashley. It sounds like a fucking foreign meat or some shit. And is it just me, or is Josh Matthews saying the word separation like Michael Cole saying the word vintage, where you just know every time they're there, they're going to say it at least once? But it just fits them because it's them. And then he started talking about a flurry of punches. Then he said, how many flurries? Well, I'm pretty sure it's more flurries than McDonald's because, you know, the ice cream machine's always broken, so they never have McFlurries. And then Lashley fucks up by pushing Brian Hebner. I guess both the Hebners must have pissed somebody off in the back because they were getting their ass kicked in the ring. Lashley fucks up by pushing Hebner out the ring because after he spears Eddie Edwards, he basically had him down for like a fucking 24 count. And then Eddie Edwards kicks out. And that's when the second ref came out. Bobby Lashley decks that ref in anger. Brian Hebner grabs the title because he's about to cancel the match. But then Eddie Edwards kicks, he knees Bobby Lashley in the face with a Boston knee party. And Brian Hebner counts faster than I lost my virginity. Which is kind of sad. That's actually a feat. It's amazing as fuck. But we know that we're going to hear about the fast count, and I'm not talking about What Culture's fast count. Now, once again, as for the Billy Corgan thing, oh my God. As far as I know, Billy Corgan was actually a very good creative mind, and everybody backstage loved him, and then you fucked up. It's just like Lil Dixie fucked up. And then it's just like when Vince Russo said that Spike TV loved Eric Bischoff, and Dixie or John Garbuck or whatever the fuck his name is decided to fire Bischoff, and that's when Spike TV decided they didn't want the TV deal anymore with TNA. Why is Dixie and her constituents always fucking up with the decisions they make? I don't get it. Hopefully TNA survives this shit, but I don't know. But that's what I gotta say. I am Chaos, your XWF champion. I don't have my belt right now. And it looks like we're going to have to cancel the whole Survivor Series thing. Due to the fact that I don't have my title, it's a long story. I'm not going to get into it. But I will catch you guys next week for Monday Night Raw's review, most likely. And I want to make this announcement. I think I mixed up SmackDown and Raw's live streams because I'm wearing my Halloween costume in the SmackDown live stream, apparently, but I'm not. That's the Raw live stream. So I might have mixed them up. So if you go check that out, I don't know why you would want to check out a past review unless you miss Raw. But if you want to check the Raw one, it's the one that says SmackDown for this week, and the SmackDown one is the one that says Raw. Sorry about that, but to erase the tags and everything is really a lot of work, so I can't do that. But I will have everything back up and running. That's what happens when you put like a bunch of live events on standby because you're a lazy fuck and don't want to type them up day by day. So watching, make sure you like, comment, dislike, share, subscribe, whatever you do. Fucking piss on your keyboard. I don't give a shit. But I'm out of here. I'm tired. I gotta finish this dresser thing, and I got stuff to do. I love you guys. Thanks for support. You rock.